was almost an evening where nothing went right. Was the only thing that you couldn't complain about that first red card?
What can I complain? I mean, a young lad who played the first time in the Premier League, he knows that he made a big mistake, and therefore we pay the bill. That's it.
Just a final one from me. Does the experience of previously stand these players in good stead, and the knowledge that you know that they can react positively to these sort of circumstances?
I said I don't need this result to know what we have to do better. At this time, it's a completely different situation. It's not that it hurts less, the opposite. It hurts even more when you get this result again. But yeah, I mean, the team is a different one now, and that's the reason why we played a good season so far. So let's see how the season ends. It will end better than the past, I think.
Thank you, and safe journey home. Thank you.
Okay, Simon Peach.
Hi, Ralph. Commiserations. I know it wasn't the be-all and end-all in the end, but what did you make of the Jan Bednarek sending off? And because that was key to the unravelling at the end.
Yeah, I mean, in such a moment, you think that they should have a feeling for the situation. We are punished enough, I think, but yeah. If you want to set a mark, then do it in this moment. If you think you must turn it again, then do it. It was a little similar to the last time when we had a penalty in the overtime, that it comes to a 9-0. It was a little similar, but I think anyway, it is not important. I think I can take this result in a different way because I know that this team is working well, and normally we have played a good season so far, and we have played fantastic games. But yeah. When the nights like this happen, where you're one down after 2 minutes and you know you have 90 minutes to play here, and then you concede 4 goals in the first half, what do you expect? That you go out there, we tried it in the second half for I think 30 minutes without a goal conceding, and you knew that the time is long. And then after the second red card, yeah, then it's tough with 2 men down. But okay, forget this.
Sorry, could I ask about Jankovic? I mean, what will you say to him? Obviously, he was a young lad, keen to impress on his first start, but it was pretty reckless, and obviously it was a very bad start.
Yes. But yeah, I said it's a young player who has to learn a lot. But today he was a horrible start for him.
Thank you.
Hey, Dan Sheldon.
Thanks, Jordan. Evening, Ralph. The first half after Jankovic's red card, could you perhaps have done more to change things defensively as you did in the second half, as that made a difference? But by the time you got to half-time, the game was gone.
You mean like I did in the second half, and just bring a third centre-back, eh?
Yes.
Then we conceded 4 goals in 10 minutes with a third centre-back.
But with Bednarek sent off?
Yeah. If I could help them, I would like to do it. The only chance we had was in the second half, that we changed in a 5-4 and defended our box, and this was our best moment in the game. But when you play 90 minutes on 1 goal and don't have a chance to keep the ball for a few minutes, yeah, then it looks like this. To be honest, I don't have the energy to discuss any tactical parts of this game today because it doesn't make sense. We have the 9-0, and again. But as I said, the situation is a different one than to the last time because the season is a different one so far. And I mean, we have 9 injured players in the moment on the bench. We're only academy guys. 2 were playing from the beginning. I stand outside and I sit here and ask the answers. It's not the questions. It's no problem. I answer the questions and I do it, and it's okay. But yeah, I can handle this, and I know what it's about.
And do you feel the players have fully moved on from that, the first 9-0, mentally, or are the scars still there? Because when it got to 4 or 5, it then got to 6, 7, 8. And
sure, you have it in your mind. I cannot deny that I didn't also have it in my mind. And then you conceded overtime another goal. I mean, like the last time, it was like a roller coaster again. You come again in this situation, but it's like it is.
And the most important thing is now how you respond on Saturday. You responded well to the first one. You responded well to the Tottenham defeat earlier in the year. So it's a case of make sure you do that again.
Without Jan Bettenreich, without every other player, they are not available still on next Saturday. So we tried. Let's have a look.
Thank you, Ralph.
Thank you.
Simon Stone.
Hi, Ralph. I realise your job is to be positive, but is there not a bit of you that feels let down or humiliated? I mean, the fans have had to watch that. That's the second time in not very long that you've lost by 9 goals, even though you had a player sent off very early. Is it not a bit unacceptable, the defending?
Yeah, unacceptable. You're right. And the goals, especially the last 5 goals, were a little too easy how we conceded them. But we were not only 1 down, we were also 2 down. And I know that tomorrow nobody will speak about that. Like nobody speaks about the sending off in the first 9-0 after 10 minutes, and that's something that can happen. But we can still discuss about how easy we have to concede the goals. We play against one of the best teams in the league, and we had here fantastic results in the past, and this time it was a horrible result for us. But that doesn't change my opinion about the season we played so far, to be honest, because this is the same team that won against Liverpool, I think, 1 month ago. And the only difference is now that we have 9 injured players and no alternatives. And do you want me to blame the young lads for not doing their job perfect? I don't do this because I know they don't do it because they like to do it. They are not good enough maybe in a moment and they have to learn, but how can I blame them?
I understand what you're saying, but these are two of the 3 biggest defeats in Premier League history. Yeah. I just would have thought that you were better than that.
Yes, and it hurts. You can be sure that it hurts me the most, I think, but I cannot change it anymore. It happened, and the only way for us again to go on is to show up that we are a better team than we have been today. But as I said, I sit here and answer the questions, and I have the problem. The moment is the problem that I have not really alternatives what I do with the team I have, and that's it.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you.